Hi, I'm Nadine Davis and I'm your instructor for English 111. Welcome to my course and thank you very much for choosing my course this semester. Hopefully you will learn a lot this semester without too much torture. Kidding about the torture, really, I'm kidding. Your required book is Everybody Writes by Handley. My students last semester at first were very confused by the book I chose. However, once they figured out what I was doing, they were really happy with the book, and many of them said they were going to keep it. It says the land of never-ending papers, but you'll just have one paper and a lot of short little writings to learn about how to write to an audience and what an audiences are appropriate. I'm Professor Nadine Nader Davis, but you can call me Professor Nadine or Professor Davis. To contact me, I want you to sign up for Remind.com. There are directions in the course site, which I will show you later. It's important for you to sign up for Remind.com because I do not give my cell phone out. What can you expect? Well, what you can expect from me is almost the same thing as what I expect from you. Respect. We must respect each other, and we must treat our classmates with respect. I will be prompt to you by getting things back to you within 48 hours, including emails, texts, and papers. Some papers may take more than 48 hours, and I will let you know if that's going to happen. Promptness for you is turning things in on time because I don't accept late work, and if you don't turn your work in on time, it is an absence. I know the subject area well. I have taught English for over 30 years, especially Comp and Comp 1. I need your best effort to acquire the objectives. I answer your questions within 48 hours, and your job is to ask questions because I can't see your faces, and I do not know if you are confused. You have to let me know either by posting it at the discussion board or contacting me through Remind.com. The main characters in this course are you. There will be discussion boards to practice, and the purpose is to practice for obtaining the objectives. The assignments, they are not just useless, mindless discussion. They are used to actually put into your papers. The drop boxes are to see if you have obtained the objectives. That's where I evaluate you. And it's important for you to get those in on time, especially the discussion boards and also the drop boxes. You also have to question me to clarify confusing ideas or assignments. I mentioned this before, but I find students hang back, and then I'll find that very same student who's never asked me a question all semester saying on my evaluation I never answered questions. Now, come on. Ask questions either through Remind.com or on the discussion board. Your main problem or main requirement is to critically think about what we're doing and what's required to obtain the objectives for the course. I'm going to take you to the course site now, where we'll go over the syllabus, odds and ends, plagiarism, and content. Okay, College Comp 1. Let me send it into Student View, which sometimes I'm not sure what Student View is different from. Anyway, here we go. When you come into the course, you're going to see this video. You're going to be playing this video right here to find out how to get started in the course. Please note on the calendar, these are only quizzes. These are not the only assignments. These are the upcoming quizzes. Once you view this video, I want you to go to content. And the first thing you're going to see is the important information for the course that's under table of contents. And I want you to view and know the syllabus, the outcomes and objectives, the odds and ends, and Remind.com instructions. Now, some of these items are going to load slowly, but I would suggest that you download them, because by downloading them, you're going to have a copy on your hard drive and you can print it and it's there for you. My hair is lavender now, but that's an older picture. Okay, this tells you a little bit about me. Office hours can be arranged through remind.com. There are directions on how to get in there. Of course, I always answer email. And Everybody Writes is the required course, only one book. My attendance policies are the attendance policies decided by the English division, and I will drop you if you miss 2/5 of a course. It's too much instruction to miss, and I will drop you. I also drop anybody who doesn't show up the first week. I assume you're not coming to the course. Academic and integrity policies. I don't allow obscene or offensive language. I haven't had that happen in years, but I'm always afraid if I take that out, it'll happen. Now, the most important thing for you to remember is academic integrity. If you plagiarize work, that is, use other people's work, and say that it is yours, you will be dropped from the course, not dropped from the course, you will fail the course. You must always quote sources and cite the sources, and we'll talk about that. Another thing that's incredibly important is if you disagree with a grade on an assignment, don't sit there and fume. Oh, that bad teacher, what did she do to me? Okay, contact me either through remind.com or through email. Please address it privately to me. Do not address it on the public discussion board, okay? And we'll talk about it and we'll work something out. That doesn't mean necessarily you'll get a better grade, okay? My expectations, as I've already said, is respect. The biggest thing about respect is late work will not be graded and cannot be made up, okay? The work has to be your work. Respect my profession and me by showing academic integrity and honesty. When we start working with sources, I will be giving you instructions on how to correctly cite the sources so that you are not plagiarizing. Another big thing for you is do not attach files to the discussion board. Type in the text box. For the discussion or for the Dropbox, it's just the opposite. You're going to attach a file. Don't write the assignment in the text box. Of course, you can write me a note in the text box that says, you know, I had trouble with this paper. Would you look at this or that? I'm happy to, okay? You can save copies of email messages you send to me or I may send to you. I'll tell you, some students have sent me things and I haven't gotten them. And then they said, did you see my email? And I said, no. So, you know, save them, okay? Ways you can show disrespect, you can read that through. Grading policies, you can read through. And that's it. Oh, Delta College English policies. That's important. Find them on the next few pages. This is an important document, as I said. Keep it with you, okay? Many times I'll say to you, go to the syllabus, it's in there, and I'm not disrespecting you or chastising you. I'm just telling you, you got to be responsible for your own learning, too. Outcomes and objectives of the course, download and study. Odds and ends, I would download. Because it's very important to know how to address me, how to contact me, how to use remind.com, how to log into the classroom, course materials, discussion board etiquette, attendance, asking questions. It's just kind of emphasizing the main points of the syllabus. Remind.com instructions are very easy. You don't necessarily have to download these, but You will want to, on your smartphone, go to this link, and then you need to sign up, or you can text this number, put this number to this number, and then in the text box, that's the message. If you don't have a smartphone, you can also do it at the desktop computer. So don't worry about that. If you have any problems with Remind.com, shoot me a question. We can work this out. Plagiarism policy. I think we can just click on this one. It's not too long to download. All of those are clickable, but they may take time to show up, like this one is. So your idea, the best bet is for you to download it, because it just takes too long. See what I mean? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to important information, and I want to download this one. Plagiarism, it's like stealing, and that's what I explain here. This is how to avoid it. This is the fact that I will just failure for the course. That's it. And the difference between inadvertent and unforgivable plagiarism is explained. Okay, please read discussion board assessment and sending to student, or sending email to professor. Okay, the most important thing to do your assignments, and this is so important. I still have students one student by week 12 said, oh, I never knew I could get my assignments that way. Come on, people, listen to this very carefully. Click on January 9 through 13, that's this first week, and you'll have your assignments. I have information here that will help you start with the first week's assignments. I made it for my class last semester, so it's the same thing. Your quiz is due for everybody writes. Please read this carefully. And you can take the quiz without looking at the book, but if you look at the book, you'll probably do better, and that's okay. All right? If I didn't want you to look at the book, I'd have you running into the testing center, okay? Your next assignment is how to write your blog, and I'm giving you video instructions, and then I explain what you need to do, and that's your assignment for this week, okay? It goes on the discussion board, your first blog. You're going to create a blog site, but we're going to edit and talk about the blog, what you're going to put on that blog in the first week, okay? Then when it's next week, you want to click on this, and again, I have instructions here, and it goes along that week. Each week goes along this way. If you have any questions, if you are confused, let me know. What I want you to do is to sign up for Remind.com and text me and tell me something about this video, or ask a question, or just let me know you finished the video. You'll get 5 points. So don't forget, when you come into the course, important information, and then go to the assignments. I am looking forward to a very, very good semester.